Good morning everyone, welcome back in my channel guys. Today another budget handheld, but before that guys, I did 2 days ago U8 new handheld, budget handheld. You want to see my opinion, just check the link on the description. And another one which one I did few days ago, G350. I fully recommended that one, is really good quality device, also link on description. Okay, that will be the best way to open up. Load of duct tape guys. Okay, we've got it. Let me take off. Finally, RX6H game console. What we've got, a little bit closer camera. My option is white option, 64 gigabytes. Any information here? No. On the bottom, again we've got RK3326 quad core, is exactly the same like U8, G350, and of course our R36S and H version. Is plenty of these handhelds now guys, is like every hour they're making the new one. 1 gigabyte of RAM, 3.5 inch IPS, support of course PSP, Neo Geo, GBA. We will see 3000 milliamperes. And remember, all these consoles we need to charge by really low voltage chargers or by USB from your PC, for example. Never use from your phone because you're gonna destroy the battery. Let me see what we've got inside. As always, cable, and we've got also screen protection. Let me see the manual. Tiny like on most of them. Combination key description, and not much which one can help the people. U8 had really massive manual, and I do like that part of that device. But let me see what we have here. And a screen protector, yes. So let me remove that. Now it's much better. How is my feeling? Plastic feels cheap. Joysticks itself, as always, is similar. Most of devices, as I said before, have exactly the same, the cheap one. And buttons, clicky buttons. These buttons are quite nice, that I can tell you. This is quite loud. Underneath, TF game card, just the one. Yeah, we've got just one slot guys. Reset button, DC OTG, of course, earphones or headphones, whatever. We've got host here. And we've got plus minus button for volume, power button, and we've got the triggers here. It's not so crazy clicky, but this is funny. I never see the D-pad like that. Maybe it will be comfortable to play, we will see. Okay, it's time to turn on that device, and hopefully this device will be surprised for me. It's cost me about £36 with the shipment and tax. It's not the cheapest one. We've got very nice LED lights here. Some might like it, some might not. I do like it. Is any sound here? No. Start MULEC 4.7 is the same like U8 before, which one I showed a few days ago. But the most important for me will be controls and overall feeling. Plastic, as I said, feeling quite cheap, but is quite comfortable, as have very nice shape here. Breathing light. It doesn't breathe, okay. Battery test, FPS on RetroArch, game settings. There's a simple UI. Oh, we've got few teams also like before on the other consoles. I normally using that one. Exactly, because it's showing us games and it's just basic. I do like it. Network settings. Okay, looks like we can just set it up, but we need of course dongle here. System settings, brightness, full brightness 100%. The screen itself have nice colors and is quite sharp. I think it will be like R36S or R36H. Quite good screen. We cannot complain. Very good screen. All games, 15,090 games. Capcom 32 games. The same story. We've got everywhere art boxes. It's probably similar cards everywhere. I think so. MAME, nearly 2,000 games. Yeah, it's very similar card than R36S and the U8 and G350. Maybe it's not exactly, but the most games they will be the same, I think so. Or PC Engine haven't got art boxes on future games, but that one has. Yeah, but the D-pad is so loud. Famicom, 1600 games. Okay, here we haven't got art boxes. Super Famicom, 451 games. Nintendo 500. Super Nintendo 1300, which is good. Nintendo 64, 187 games with art boxes. Game Boy, yeah, U8 have exactly the same amount like here. Game Boy Color 2000, Game Boy Advance 1000 over Nintendo DS 20 games. We've got here Mega Drive 1200, Dreamcast 5 games, and is exactly the same as U8. Neo Geo 211. We've got some setup here. Let me see what is here. Copy USB ROMs to device, create ROM. Okay, file manager, install Pixelcade. We can do port master also here, which is very good. YouTube search, that's a surprise for me. PlayStation 23 games. Of course, I'm gonna show you guys what we've got on PlayStation. Crash Bandicoot 2 and 3. Final Fantasy, Mortal Kombat. Yes, guys, I'm really sure it's exactly the same card as U8. PSP, how many? 24 games. Yeah, I think so. It's the same. Patapon. It's a game which my son used to play a lot. I like this game. Guys, just before the gameplay, we can compare those two devices, R36H and our new device now. As you see, this screen looks pretty the same. The colors, saturation, and is almost the same. I see slightly different, but is nearly the same. And when we're gonna take our new device also, U8, let me just put that together. You can see is quite big difference about the colors and brightness. This is full brightness, is way better on the new device and is way better also on R36H. That's how it looks together, but now finally it's time for gameplay, guys. Enjoy. First, I'm gonna test now this D-pad as I wanna know what's going on, if it's working or not working and how it's working. Apart if it's very loud, maybe it's good, but we will see. First joystick, let me see. Okay. Okay. Not the best. I would say is really not the best. It's very hard to do anything. If I would take joystick, look. This is Game Boy Advance. I really don't understand why they choose so clicky D-pads. It's so loud, guys. Okay, which one? Oh, it's not that one. It's the same like every time. Why they set it up on trigger, I have no idea. Game Boy Advance working so smooth. But that sound of the D-pad is really crazy, guys. It's one of my favorite games from the old era, to be fair. As you see, I'm showing this game very often when I'm testing out the consoles. I just do like it. Game Boy Color and Super Mario. I don't know who made this D-pad, but why is so loud, guys? You hear that? Ah, come on. Let me play by joystick. It's quite annoying, to be fair. Yeah, joystick is okay. Like I said before, most joysticks are quite fine now. Let me just finish this level and we're gonna go for another game. Ah, what I did! Let me see some N64, Fighter Destiny 2. And we will see how this game is working. Just do remember, I will say this again, is limitation for N64 games. Some of them working, some of not. We'll take some lady. This game is actually working very well without any single problems. Bye! Whoa! I didn't play that game before, it's quite nice. Come on, mate. Whoa, I'm not really good. Again! I've lost the life. We've got Crash 2 from PlayStation 1, and unfortunately I need to tell you something. I'm a bit tired of these companies. Overall, I do like this device because it's quite nice shape, it's unique shape, I would say. Yeah, it doesn't look like every single one which one we've got. Joysticks okay, buttons okay. I want to go diagonally now, yeah? This is not the problem with joystick. You see that? No problem. Diagonally, you can go as you want. But now look at the D-pad. Okay? Y is going forward. Again, I want to go diagonally. It's not going. It's going forward, backward, right and left. It's almost impossible to do diagonally. I need to really press hard to get this. But it doesn't matter. I'm just showing you how D-pad is working. I would say maybe it's not working, yeah? Let me go again to some... No, it's impossible. I need to press really hard. Okay, this is supposed to work just straight away. You see what's going on? It's going forward again. That's why I'm dying every time. And now I'm gonna do this side. Why is going right? Again. And again. I don't know what I have to say. For platform games, which one you jump in by B or A, whatever, it doesn't matter, because you're using just left and right and jump. But for the games like that, which one you need to go on that directions, it's very important. As because we've got the problem with the D-pad, we're gonna play by the joystick. The speaker is really loud, it's very nice. Oops! Can we win or can we lose? Come on, one more. Oops! Almost. What? Neo Geo and Samurai Showdown, guys. Yeah, and the problem is again with the D-pad. I wanna jump like that, diagonally. I can't do that. Look. And if someone telling me this D-pad is okay, I will say no. It's impossible to play even the fighting games with the D-pad. I will tell you something again. It's the same what I said about U8. Buy this one. If you like horizontal cheap budget devices with RK3326, that's the king. And that's it, guys. As these controls have no problem at all. You've got arcos here. You can update what you want. Okay, many people want this D-pad up, but that's how they design it and we cannot change it. Maybe in the future someone gonna just move that to the top. But as I'm saying, I do like that design. It's really interesting. With this LED, it's really comfortable because it's not flat. For example, like this one, yeah? It's way more comfortable. But how to play with this D-pad? I showed you guys, it's impossible to play any fighting games, it's impossible to even play Crash Bandicoot, because you want to go diagonally, sometimes there, you have to use the joystick every time. If you don't mind about D-pad and you mainly use joystick, this is a good option, why not? But that's not the cheapest one at this moment. As I said, this one is cost me £10 less than that one, which is better. This is make no sense. Why is this more expensive, which that one is better? I don't know. Okay guys, another handheld which have something wrong. So sorry to say that by UA I said had a problem with D-pad and the buttons, but that one have a problem with D-pad at all. Thank you very much for your attention guys. Hopefully next video will be more positive. Have a great weekend for you guys, and just be aware D-pad is really bad. Overall, I do like it. See you guys.